from losing $50,000 to ending up behind bars.
So I had to pay $5,000 out of pocket.
The insurance policy in this case is for $50,000 because she failed to appear in court. She was on an ankle monitor and she cut the monitor off.
She even launched an OnlyFans account that had everyone talking.
Webcamming, OnlyFans, all that. And she's the one that got me into it and made my OnlyFans for me.
Let's take a look at what happened to some of the most forgotten Love After Lockup cast members and how their lives completely spiraled after the show. First up is Shawn Osbourne, a 45-year-old from Las Vegas who seems hopelessly addicted to dating women behind bars. Viewers first met him in Season 3 when he fell head over heels for 28-year-old Destiny Folsom, an inmate from California with a long list of charges. From the beginning, it was a disaster waiting to happen. Shawn ignored every red flag, from Destiny's explosive temper to her open manipulation, convinced their love was real. A man blinded by loneliness, chasing love in all the wrong places.
Escape and drugs, and I don't hold anything against her because, being on drugs is what makes you do things you probably wouldn't normally do. Destiny and I have been together for 9 months now. Hopefully we get married one day because she just makes me happy.
The whole Destiny situation was pure chaos. From the start, she played Shawn like a fool, convincing him to send her money while she was still behind bars. And the moment she got out, she started acting shady all over again.
I guess. So far, I spent $35,000 on Destiny. Phone calls and commissary. I make a pretty good living, so I don't mind doing it to help her and to talk to her.
The biggest red flag came when Destiny completely disappeared, taking off with Shawn's car and his money without a second thought.
No. The car wasn't hers. The ring, nothing that she had was hers. It was mine.
Shawn even gave Destiny a large chunk of his own money, believing she'd use it to turn her life around. Instead, she vanished without a trace. It's hard to believe anyone could be that naive, handing over thousands to someone he barely knew, only for her to disappear like it was nothing.
The insurance policy in this case is for $50,000 because she failed to appear in court. She was on an ankle monitor and she cut the monitor off. She's a flight risk.
After Destiny burned him, you'd think Shawn would finally swear off dating criminals. But nope, he jumped right back in, searching for his next prison pen pal like he was addicted to toxic relationships with people who had nothing to lose. That's when Sarah Isaacs came into the picture during Life After Lockup, another convicted felon, another bad decision, and once again, Shawn dove headfirst into yet another doomed relationship.
For Sarah, I've been talking to another inmate.
Are you kidding me?
No.
I met Sarah the same way that I've met Destiny. I was actually writing to both of them at the same time.
Sarah had been in prison for involuntary manslaughter, but just like with Destiny, Shawn believed he could save her. The relationship quickly turned messy. Sarah battled drug issues and a troubled past, yet Shawn ignored every warning sign. To make things worse, she had a daughter, and Shawn tried playing stepdad before even truly knowing the mother.
The hardest thing about being in prison for me was being away from my daughter. That every single day bothered me. She's just a little girl. She doesn't deserve.
Things got even messier when Sarah got pregnant, leaving Shawn, now in his late 50s, about to become a father again, this time with a woman battling addiction and a criminal past. It was like watching a slow-motion car crash. In August 2021, Shawn and Sarah officially tied the knot, and by the end of 2022, they welcomed their daughter, Adeline. Shawn even moved from California to Ohio to be with her, abandoning his 6 kids from his previous relationship with Kelly Corallo. Children many fans believe he's neglected both emotionally and financially.
Around 8 years ago, we have 6 kids, and they all live with her. They don't know that, I'm dating somebody.
Sarah has admitted that their relationship is full of tension, blaming Shawn's long hours and lack of parenting effort for much of the strain. Sadly, he's still stuck in the same self-destructive cycle, making the same mistakes again and again. Watching him throw his life away has become genuinely depressing. Yet he seems determined to keep repeating the pattern until there's nothing left. But things get even darker when you look at another Love After Lockup alum, Josh Hyatt. Once known for his chaotic relationship with Cheryl Childers, Josh's post-show life took a shocking turn. He originally served time for bank robbery, and when he got out, it seemed like he might finally be turning things around. But that hope didn't last long.
Josh is not a serial killer. He's incarcerated for bank robbery. He's been incarcerated for 6 years.
Josh and Cheryl's relationship was rocky from the start, but he at least seemed interested in rebuilding his life. Fans watched him talk about staying clean, avoiding trouble, and maybe even settling down. But that hope didn't last. After his messy breakup with Cheryl, Josh largely disappeared from the spotlight until everything came crashing down. In October 2024, he was arrested in Colorado as part of a massive drug trafficking ring, marking one of the darkest downfalls in Love After Lockup history.
I left everything I loved behind for him, and now Josh has turned into this complete jerk, and it kills me inside.
Police uncovered a massive drug operation tied to Josh, seizing around 13.5 kilograms of fentanyl, 5.4 kilograms of meth, and several other narcotics. Authorities said the bust prevented a huge amount of deadly substances from hitting local communities. Josh was indicted on 11 felony counts, including major drug trafficking charges, and is currently being held at Colorado's 4 Mile Correctional Center on a $1 million bond. He now faces the possibility of spending decades, if not the rest of his life, behind bars. It's a shocking fall from grace for someone who once swore he was done with his criminal past.
The more you start paying on your restitution charges, the faster you'll be able to get your driver's license.
But I don't want to just start making payments. So what I got to tell him to release the hold, and then I'll agree to pay the $100 a month.
To make things even worse, Josh's arrest wasn't some random mistake. It was part of a long-term investigation into a large-scale drug network. Reports revealed he wasn't just caught in the wrong place at the wrong time, he was allegedly a key player in the operation. Now, awaiting trial, his future looks bleak. His relationship with Cheryl is long over, and his story stands as a harsh reminder of how quickly second chances can be wasted. And speaking of tragic stories, few Love After Lockup cast members had a more heartbreaking ending than Tracy Wagaman. Her journey started with chaos and ended in pure tragedy. Tracy first appeared in Season 2 back in 2019 after serving nearly 8 years behind bars for fraud and probation violations. From the moment she hit the screen, fans knew her story was going to be a wild one.
I was in this little county jail, and it just ate me alive in there. I mean, I'm stressing, my hair was falling out, and the food was just horrendous, so I quit eating my food. I'm so skinny.
Fans watched Tracy's whirlwind wedding to Clint Brady turn into chaos when she vanished on their wedding night to get drugs. It became one of the show's most unforgettable moments, and a heartbreaking glimpse into the addiction struggles that would ultimately consume her life.
Thank you, Pastor Paul. Congratulations, Timo. Thank you.
I haven't done anything wrong.
The chaos didn't stop there. In August 2019, Tracy was arrested in Texas for felony drug possession, showing her battle with addiction was far from over. Her marriage to Clint quickly fell apart, and by June 2021, the two were officially divorced.
Everybody has regret, but what can I do?
We both got arrested, and I got out this morning after seeing a judge, so.
Around this time, Tracy began dating Luke Loera, who became the father of her second child. Even while pregnant, she remained active on social media, openly discussing her ongoing battle with addiction. On June 25, 2021, she gave birth via C-section to a baby girl at 37 weeks, proudly sharing that both she and her baby were healthy. For a brief moment, it seemed like Tracy's life was finally on the mend. But just a week later, on July 1st, 2021, tragedy struck. Tracy was found dead in a Las Vegas hotel room at only 41 years old. The coroner ruled her death an accidental overdose from methamphetamine toxicity. The heartbreaking news devastated her family and fans. Her brother, Mark, spoke publicly about her decades-long fight with addiction and organized a fundraiser to help cover funeral costs, with extra funds going to her children and a domestic violence charity. Before her passing, Tracy reportedly arranged for her newborn daughter's adoption by a loving family, hoping to give her the stable life she couldn't. Rumors also suggested she may have turned to OnlyFans for income. Tracy's story remains a tragic reminder of how fragile redemption can be, and how addiction can destroy even the strongest spirit. Shane appeared on Love After Lockup with Lacy, but their relationship was doomed from the start, mostly because Lacy was still entangled with her ex, John Slater. Shane, who'd been in prison for malicious wounding and firearm possession, met Lacy through a prison pen pal site. Despite the love triangle drama, Lacy chose Shane, and the two eventually married and welcomed a daughter, Summer Rain.
Him going and blabbing to Shane that John is out, he definitely betrayed my trust, and I feel like he's just butting into my marriage in places that he doesn't need to be.
But the drama was far from over. Whenever things went wrong with Shane, Lacy ran straight back to John, turning their relationship into a non-stop soap opera. The love triangle was total chaos. Lacy couldn't choose, and both men fought for her attention in the most toxic ways imaginable. One moment she was playing house with Shane, the next she was back with John, fueling an exhausting cycle of breakups and makeups. Between her lingering feelings for John and their constant explosive fights, Shane and Lacy's marriage was doomed from the start.
I haven't made the best choices with men in my life, you included at times, but I don't know why I can't let you go.
Eventually, the chaos took a serious toll on Shane's mental health. In late 2021, he went missing for several days before being hospitalized for psychiatric evaluation. Lacy publicly acknowledged his struggles, but behind closed doors, their marriage was already crumbling. By 2022, the couple officially separated, and things only grew uglier. Shane began fighting for custody of their daughter, even launching a GoFundMe to cover legal fees. The battle turned bitter, with Lacy reportedly using his criminal record and mental health struggles against him in court. Despite everything, Shane maintained that all he wanted was to be a consistent father to his child. But his troubles didn't end there. In August 2024, Shane was arrested in Virginia Beach for felony animal cruelty after allegedly killing Lacy's cat. The charge was later reduced to a misdemeanor, and he served a short jail sentence. By December, he confirmed on social media that their marriage was over for good, accusing Lacy of infidelity, drug use, and losing custody of their kids. Now, Shane is trying to rebuild his life after years of emotional and legal chaos. He's been open about his mental health and continues seeking help, but his story serves as a cautionary tale of how toxic love can derail everything. Yet, if you think Shane's story was tragic, wait until you hear about Chance Pitt, the Love After Lockup star who just couldn't escape trouble, no matter how many second chances he got.
Chance was calling my phone trying to get a hold of him, and we started a friendship, and then we got attached to each other.
Taylor was just 22 when she started dating Chance and was completely swept up by the idea of having a bad boy boyfriend. She'd drive hours to visit him in prison and even sent him money for commissary, convinced their love story was something special.
I don't really think that I'm attracted to inmates, but I like the one that I got.
Taylor's family warned her not to get involved with a convicted felon, but she was sure Chance was different. On the show, fans watched her defend him to everyone, convinced his release would be the start of their happy ending. When Chance finally got out, the two moved in together and welcomed a baby boy, Mason, in 2022. But behind the scenes, reality hit hard. Chance struggled with money problems, run-ins with the law, and heavy drinking. Their relationship quickly unraveled as Taylor tried to juggle motherhood and the chaos of dating someone still adjusting to life after prison.
Why are you so on if I'm eating my pizza?
Because you usually eat with me, and you're not. And I'm wondering why.
Yeah. It's 8 o'clock at night. Why would I feel like eating at 8 o'clock at night?
Oh, I think I'm gonna go get my butt in the shower because it's 8 o'clock at night.
Chance's behavior soon became even more troubling. He grew controlling and frequently clashed with Taylor and her family, red flags that fans quickly picked up on. Then came his complete downfall. In December 2023, Chance was arrested for DUI, leaving the scene of an accident, stealing a car, and using a stolen credit card. His bond was first set at $25,000 before being reduced. By April 2024, things got even worse when prosecutors filed multiple felony charges against him, including vehicle tampering and providing false information to police.
I feel so horrible because I feel like I'm responsible for Taylor crying. I feel like I'm just a little too outspoken on some of the things I'm thinking. Taylor doesn't deserve that.
As if things couldn't get worse, in August 2024, Chance was arrested again, this time in Indiana. He faced charges of domestic battery, DUI, and driving without a license after allegedly pushing his new girlfriend, Alyssa, out of a moving car.
On August 15th, after he allegedly threw his girlfriend, Alyssa, out of a moving car, and allegedly they got into this argument after he went to the casino.
By September 2024, Alyssa revealed she was pregnant with Chance's child. Not long after, he missed a court hearing, leading to a warrant for his arrest. Instead of rebuilding his life after prison, Chance spiraled even deeper, racking up felony charges, facing another child on the way, and sinking into a mess of legal and personal chaos that made any hope of redemption feel impossible.
Out, Alyssa ended up announcing not too long ago that she is currently pregnant with Chance's baby. So that means when Chance allegedly threw her out of this moving vehicle, that she was pregnant with his baby at the time.
The Love After Lockup community wasn't shocked by Chance's downfall, just disappointed. Despite multiple chances to change, he kept repeating the same mistakes, leaving Taylor, her kids, and Alyssa caught in the chaos. But on the flip side, Lacy Whitlow turned her drama-filled love triangle into one of the show's biggest comeback stories. First appearing in season 3, Lacy found herself tangled between two inmates, Shane Whitlow and John Slater, a storyline that made her one of the franchise's most unforgettable stars.
My name is Lacy, and I'm from Virginia Beach, Virginia. Right now, I'm currently in a relationship with Shawn. Shawn is a guy that I had met in high school. We briefly dated.
Lacy Whitlow's Love After Lockup story was chaotic from the start. Marrying Shane while still tangled up with John made her one of the show's most dramatic stars. But unlike many castmates, she turned her TV fame into a business. With over 160K Instagram followers, she began monetizing through Cameo, brand deals, and eventually OnlyFans under the name Casey Cash. Her adult content career took off, reportedly earning her hundreds of thousands, possibly even 7 figures. Instead of shying away from controversy, Lacy embraced it, building a profitable personal brand and becoming one of the show's most successful alumni.
You want to be with me now?
No,
like,
no.
I mean,
I don't want to be with him. I was just hanging out with him because of what you did.
Lacy Whitlow may not have confirmed it, but with her booming OnlyFans, brand deals, and side hustles, fans believe she's hit millionaire status. From prison love triangles to online fame, she turned scandal into success. Did Lacy play the game or get lucky? Comment, like, share, and subscribe for more Love After Lockup stories.